Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Minnesota Vikings. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Keep it up, guys. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Shift. Hey, flipper.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8. Hey, Charlie. At the 27-yard line. Check that. What, Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. I got him.
Now Cousins. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Here we go! General West, 10 Lobo.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. Minshew. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Alert 3.
Black.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Gun.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Check. Wide. Get wide.
Cousins now from the 50. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Gun.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down.
Leave it. Ring up 48.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Watch the curl. Check nickel.
Hey, ring up 48.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
I'm coming for you, son.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Don't get nervous. Hey, can. Gun.
I got you.
Wait, hot.
Throwing is Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm coming back.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike, 53.
Gun.
53. Mike. Here we go.
Hey, 382, list 50. Wait, that.
Now Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
They're not ready for this.
Bravo.
They're not ready for this. They still playing
Gun.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Good route kick.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Minshew sets to throw, and he finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Look at me, zipper. Smooth. There you go.
Here's Minshew. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route.
Come on, set, 50, plant. Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 15, check 15.
Get it.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, box truck.
Now Minshew. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
8-3. Crystal, ready now.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. There he goes left side. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
it certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now Leonard Fournette, and hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw on 2nd and 6. Minshew going to throw right side here, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Minshew. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
General West.
Mike 54. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Mike 5.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
A shotgun give to Fournette. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to just...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
SOS. Bingo. Quick edge. Come on.
They'll go again with Bell. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Check. 48.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Let's get this. Under 10, under 10, 10. Watch the safety creep. Check.
Black.
Check.
Gun.
Kill.
Now a first down carry by Bell. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the slap. Kill. Check 3. Watch out.
Hey, flipper.
Check 1.
Here's Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Check. 53's mine.
Hey, receiver.
53's mine.
3rd and long for Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season
December,
of giving.
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 12-yard line.
Ready. X3. 218. Chop.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now back to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do it.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
You ready, Rick? Let's go, baby.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Mike.
Ready.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Jump, 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 jump. Switch, switch, switch. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Again, it's Bell. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Alpha.
No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. 52.
We don't want this. 52's the mic, boy.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
From the gun, here's Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Come on, fellas.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Check, 53's Mike. Rabbit.
Hey, orbit.
53's the Mike.
Yellow. So don't say nothing.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
First down, here's Cousins. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Part of you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Mike. That's the pass. 53's the Mike.
Wide. I got him.
Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53.
Hey, Steve 6.
Get in the right room. 53's the Mike.
First.
Check, 53. It's our deal.
Gun.
Deal. Hey,
Two.
Cousins to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Rashawn Melvin that time able to make the play. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Mike, 53. 50. It's going to be a long day.
Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
5.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Hey, defense, let's go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Caught here by Bell. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. First things first here, they got to pick up the 1st down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Let's go, let's go.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
Kill. Rhino. Check 31.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Cousins. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
1st down, Jaguars.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now they try the right side here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. And his kick is good. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Jaguars, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.